I'm starting my YouTube channel again. I'm restarting my YouTube channel. I am challenging myself to be consistent and also challenging myself to commit. I feel like I have been waiting on the perfect opportunity my whole life to pursue after everything that I've always wanted to do. I've always waited for the right time, the right opportunity, the right amount of money, the right amount of success, the right amount of friends, and this. Like I feel like I've always been waiting. I've been waiting. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Drea Kay, and I'm here with a video. I'm looking in the viewfinder because this is new to me again. So I apologize for that, but welcome to my channel. I am a lot of things. I don't want to box myself in. That's something that I told myself that I'm gonna stop doing. So I'm just a girl trying to figure it out. I'm a young mother. I'm 31. I am a creative, overall creative. I have a podcast called Living in Pursuit. I have a coaching business, Living in Pursuit. I have an interview show called Let's Tell a Story. I'm just in media, and I'm just here to create. Today, I came to the realization that I am a full-time procrastinator. And what I mean by that is I spend more time preparing and planning and thinking about the things that I want to do instead of actually putting the work in to do it. It's one thing to not know how to do something, but it's another thing to know how to do something but choose not to. All my life, like creatively, I will have an idea, I will pursue it, but I'll never fully see the thing through because fear and doubt and everything like that will set in. But I also just realized that I have never fully committed to something in my life other than relationships. And the relationships that I have committed to, the relationships that have taken all of my time, attention, focus, drained me and left me just in dark places, right? It just was undesirable result after undesirable result. And so I really feel like God is shifting my focus to not only focus on me, but to focus on the things that he called me to do. If you're anything like me, you have a lot of gifts, you have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of things that you want to do, but sometimes it's hard to pursue after one thing at one time because you just don't want it to be, you don't want to fail. You don't want it to be the wrong thing. You don't want to be disappointed. And I think right now, God is really teaching me to just trust him in the process. To just trust that he will be with me in whatever it is that I choose to do. In whatever it is that he's calling me to do at the moment. I feel like we spend so much time waiting on God to give us instruction after instruction after instruction. And it keeps us from taking a step of faith. It keeps us from taking that leap. We can become very codependent on God in a sense where, God, I know that you're calling me to do this. I know that you want me to do this. I know that this is something that you placed down on the inside of me to do. And I know that you're calling me to do it. But I don't want to fail. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be disappointed. So I'm going to just wait on you to give me 1,000,000 confirmations. And even if you give me 1,000,000 confirmations, I still need 1,000,000 more to take that first step. And then after that first step, I need 1,000,000 more confirmations to take the next step. And I feel like that has been me. That has been me. And I've had so many dreams, so many confirmations, so many people speaking life into me. You should do this, you should do that. I can see you on the radio, I can see you doing this, I can see you doing that. And it's like other people see the potential in me, but I can't believe for some reason that I will ever get there, because I'm still stuck at step one. And it's very discouraging in a sense. It's very daunting. It's so draining to know that you have so much down on the inside of you, but you're unable to fully bring it out. It's discouraging when you are the only one in your circle or in your family that has been exposed to all of these possibilities. All of these possibilities. You see it all the time on social media, on the internet. Oh, you can be this, you can be that, you can be this, but what if you're good at everything? Like, what if you're just good at everything, but you fail to take a step in one of those directions because you're scared to fail? You're scared to experience a disappointment like you did in your past. Like I was saying, I have pursued after things over the years, but it never worked, or it didn't bring in the results that I was hoping for. But I realize now is this time in my life is different, because now I have the intentionality, I have the mindset, I have the vision for it. Usually when you start stuff in entrepreneurship, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Oh, well, I want to build my following, or, I want the accolades, I want the money, I want this, I want that. And none of that is wrong. But now I feel like my intention is more so to become all that God has called me to be, but also help people in the process, which is why I'm a coach. I have seen success in my coaching business, but now God is like shifting me into entrepreneurship and business and, content creation and this and this and that. And it's like, I was fine over here. I was fine in my little box. Why are you shaking it up? I really just feel like this push to pursue. God is literally like giving us the permission to go after the thing. I don't know what your thing is, but go after the things that He's called you to do. Isn't it crazy how in 2018 God first gave me the idea or the word in pursuit? And of course, at the time, I did not know what that meant. But over the years, as I grew with Him and as I grew in business and entrepreneurship, I realized that my whole motto, my whole intention for living in pursuit, I changed in pursuit to living in pursuit. And I realized that the whole motto, God's whole purpose for giving me that is not just to start a business. It's not just to brand myself. It's not just to create content. It's not just to do this and do the thing, but it's also to believe in myself and to know that I can live in pursuit and to really build my confidence up, to build my self-worth up, to get me to agree with Him that I can do it. God has been teaching me to agree with Him. Agree with what I'm saying or what I'm telling you to do. Agree with who I am calling you to be. Agree with what I am telling you to pursue. It doesn't matter what. Just do it. Just do something. Just get out of your own head. Get out of your own way. Start something. Just start writing the book. Just start writing the play. Just start recording the music. Start filming the video. I've had this camera, and this is a whole testimony within itself. I prayed for this camera. I prayed for it. I prayed for this camera for, I want to say, a good 6 months. And I was like, God, if you bless me with this camera, I'm going to be so consistent. I'm going to make videos. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I've had this camera for a week, and this is the first time I cut this camera on. Well, what am I going to talk about? Well, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? I'm not in the best situation. I'm not in a desirable situation according to man, according to society, according to my own insecurities. I'm not where I want to be in life. I don't have the aesthetic. I don't have this. I don't have that. And then God is just, the whole time I'm talking all of this crap. The whole time God is just like, that's why it's called living in pursuit. You got to start somewhere to, oh Jesus, you got to start somewhere to get where you're going. You got to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. Why not start where you are? So people can see the evolution. So people can see and be inspired by your tenacity. So people can be inspired by your consistency. So people can be inspired by your challenges. Start somewhere. Stop overthinking. Well, does God want me to do this, and that? And he wants me to just wait? Should I just wait to do this? Should I just wait on the perfect time again? Should I just wait until I have the finances? Should I just wait until I have this? Should I just wait until I have that? Would it really be, ask yourself this, would it really be walking by faith if you knew what to do every single step of the way? Would it really be trusting God to lead you if you question him every single step of the way? Would it really be faith if you didn't take a risk or a chance on yourself? Stop overthinking it and just go after it. Every day you wake up, think about what your life would be like if you stayed stuck in the same situation that you're in right now. Think about your life on repeat from this day on out. You're repeating the same day over and over and over. Would you be happy? Would you be satisfied? Would you be fulfilled? Would Jesus, would your children be happy? One thing I'm realized being at the age of 31, we're getting older. We're getting old. Okay? We're not 21 anymore. We don't have the same responsibilities as we did earlier on in life. We don't have the same wants and needs as we did back then. It's a whole different ball game now. Wouldn't you rather live in pursuit? Wouldn't you rather live for you finally? Wouldn't you rather accomplish something? Wouldn't you rather go against the norm? Wouldn't you rather shake some stuff up in your life to get to where you want to be, to get to where you know you should be? I feel like God has given us an opportunity, and he's given us permission to pursue. But a lot of us are going to be stuck in the same cycle, the same loop, if we don't take step one. If we don't get out of our heads, if we don't eliminate the distractions, if we don't focus our attention and intention on the very things that we said we want to accomplish. I feel this urgency. I feel this sense of urgency that God is calling his people to finally do what they've been praying to do. God, I want to be in a house. I want this and I want that. And it's like God has given us permission to pursue after those things. But pursuing after those things are going to require steps. You're going to have to start the business in order to build your credit. You're going to have to start the business in order to produce the revenue. You're going to have to get out of the fear of failure. Get out of the fear of rejection. If you have a calling on your life and you know that God is using you in a specific industry and you know that for sure, you have to get out of this idea of me, I. You got to start thinking about it differently. You have to start thinking about it as this is something that God gave me to do. This is something that God himself prepared me and pruned me to do. Therefore, this is his business. Therefore, this is his baby. Therefore, this is his thing that he's calling me to be a vessel for. If you know you're meant to speak, if you know you're meant to be in front of crowds, if you know that you're meant to produce music and sing music, you have to get out of the fear of being judged. You have to get out of the fear of being judged. They're going to judge you in everything you do. Anything you do, they're going to judge you. But you have to know who you are. You got to be so confident in yourself that it does not matter what anybody say. It does not matter what anybody's opinions of you. It does not matter, because you know for sure what God called you to do. You know for sure that God gave you a gift. A gift, my God, a gift that cannot be taken away from you. The gift comes without repentance. God cannot give you a gift and take it from you. So you got to know that the gift still works. I don't know who that's for, because you haven't sang in a while. You haven't done this thing in a while. You haven't pursued this thing in a while. So you're thinking that you're incapable. You're thinking that you're inadequate. You're thinking that, oh, this will never work. You failed one time. Now you're scared to pursue it again. It's time to get out of that mindset. It's time to shift your focus. It's time. Oh, I'm talking to myself. Jesus. It's time, it's time, it's time. No more delay. No more delaying yourself. No more second guessing yourself. Just do it. Don't let fear, don't let doubt, don't let procrastination keep you from your blessing. For some of y'all, God is calling you to pursue after a relationship, but you're scared. Same mindset. I tried this relationship thing once. It didn't work. I don't want to get hurt again. So I'm going to just stay wrapped up in my little bubble, and I'm going to wait for God to send me the perfect man while I sit in isolation and not grow and not, do the things that God is calling me to do. I'm going to just wait. I'm going to just sit here in this parked car and expect God to hit the gas for me. I see what I want in a relationship. I know what I want. I know the type of person I want to be with. I know the type of person I want to become. But I'm going to just sit here in this parked car and hope that God will start the engine, although I have the keys. It's time to shake up your belief system, what you've been believing about yourself. Instead of telling yourself that you can't do it, start telling yourself that you can. One thing that I learned is that your brain is wired a certain way. So if you're always telling yourself you can't, if you're always telling yourself these negative things, your brain is going to start giving you the thoughts to think. Your brain is going to start telling you that you can't do it. Like your brain is wired to tell you this cannot happen, because this is what you're believing. I believe that it can't happen. So now I'm telling my brain to help me think like that. Help me believe that it won't happen. But you gotta trick your brain. You gotta trick yourself into believing it. Jesus! You gotta trick yourself into thinking differently about it. I can do this. I can get this done. I can see this thing through the end. I can pursue after love again. I can pursue it. I can. I can become whole. I can become healed. Can make the money. I can pay my bills. I can stop being a procrastinator. I can get it done. I can live in pursuit. Some of y'all are just going to have to start talking to yourselves. If you don't have close friends or people that are there for you, like on a consistent basis, even if you don't have a relationship with God, like you're going to have to start talking to yourself. You're going to have to be your number one motivator. You're going to have to be the one that talks yourself into doing it. You're going to have to be the one to be the change maker. You're going to have to be the one to motivate and encourage yourself. You're going to have to be the one to discipline yourself. It's got to happen this year. It has to happen this year. It has to happen this year. I don't know what it is about 2023, but it has to happen this year. It has to happen this year. It has to. I hope this video motivated y'all. I've been in this car for like 26 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, somebody might try to roll up on me and I'm gonna have to, let me stop. Like, I'm not a gangster. But I hope this video was encouraging to somebody. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if this video was encouraging and motivating to you. Also, let me know if you like videos like this. And yeah, I'm gonna try to stop looking in the viewfinder, because I know that can kind of be annoying. But yeah, I'm just gonna start documenting everything that I do. I'm gonna start documenting my entrepreneurship journey, my coaching business, just my day-to-day life, planning my courses, planning my programs, planning my challenges. I have a challenge coming up. It's called Write the Vision. So I'm excited about that. It's for coaches and entrepreneurs. So if you know that you are meant to or called to be a coach, whether that's a life coach or mindset coach or whatever, or if you're just an entrepreneur and you're having a hard time getting the vision out of your head onto paper, onto some type of document, onto some type of visual, onto some type of something, and you want to make your vision a reality, you finally want to cultivate your vision and make it into a reality, I have a challenge planned out for you guys. I'm still in the process of putting it all together, but just comment if you're interested. Comment if you would like to join the challenge. And yeah, I'm gonna finally live in pursuit and stop preaching about it. I'm gonna stop preaching about it and just actually do it. And this might be scary. This might be a new experience for me. This will come with some challenges. I'm gonna be living my life out on camera, but I feel a strong urge and a strong push to pursue after everything God has called me to pursue. So I love you guys. I'm in a parking lot. I'm finna go. I only came here to give me some ice. If you are an ice eater and you don't eat racetrack crushed ice, what ice are you eating? So I'm gonna talk to you guys in my next video.